In an ordinary small town, a group of people lived a simple and calm life until one day people suddenly noticed that something strange was happening. First, the clock on the street stopped. Then, the trees in the town turned very dark at night. Worst of all, everyone could only speak 100 words a day. After that, they couldn't make a sound. The residents of the town fell into panic, and no one knew why these things were happening. They could only count the number of words they spoke each day and only speak in the most important situations. The noisy streets became very quiet, and even a simple greeting became a luxury. In the town, there was a quiet old man. He usually watched the people live their busy lives and didn't talk much. But after the changes, he started talking to people more often. He didn't say much, but every time he talked, he would sigh and say, "It's almost over." People began to notice him and wanted to know what secret he knew. As strange things kept happening, the old man seemed more and more mysterious. The sky got darker, the streets lost their color, and people could move less and less. The time available for activities each day was reduced from 24 hours to 12 hours, then to 6 hours, slowly shortening. People didn't understand what was going on, and life got very hard. During this time, the old man was still talking to different people, and his words were still brief. Some people began to suspect that this old man might know the answer. However, the old man still only said, "It's almost over." When pressed, he added only one more sentence. "Don't worry, the answer will be revealed at the last moment." As time passed, houses in the town disappeared one by one, like something was erasing them. Even the main square in town began to fall apart. People got scared and tried to run away, but they couldn't leave the town. Slowly, there were fewer people. Everyone was crying their hearts out. Some prayed to God, some asked the ghosts, and some went crazy. Until one day, the old man stood in the center of the town and said his last words to all the surviving residents. The resources of this universe had been exhausted. Friends, goodbye. Then he disappeared. People watched as everything fell apart quickly. When the last house fell, the whole town went into a dark and quiet night. John, what's going on? Your game is using too many resources. How many worlds have shut down now? Stop complaining. Don't you know? Our project manager is the boss' brother-in-law, and he's in charge of the new project. You old demos, just code them. John stood up from his workstation, and his screen was blank, with only one line of small text at the bottom. Goodbye, friends. Follow me and we'll see you tomorrow.